Hey Casey buddies, Nai here. Today we're going to be watching another CoryxKenshin video. This one is actually going to be his Spooky Sunday. Spooky Scary Sundays. Spooky Scary Sundays is the video. I've never watched any of the series, but you guys requested a lot, so I'm really excited to check it out. I really love Cory's videos, and I am super excited to watch more from him. Ready to dive in? Please don't forget to subscribe. It helps out the channel a whole lot. Let's go! We'll see what happens.
Oh, hey, what are you doing over there?
Well, hi.
Kind of early for the video, huh? It doesn't start for about, 3 more minutes. Wait. Don't leave yet. You might as well just hang out with me till it gets started. So I want to pitch you guys this idea, alright? You see, I'm all cozied up. Got the little Voltron. Yeah, I'm not tall enough. It's getting cold here in Michigan. October's coming up, and I thought this would be a good time to implement a series where every Sunday we watch some scary videos. I was thinking something like Spooky Scary Sundays.
Okay.
That's a mouthful. It might be a little too long. You know what you guys think in the description. They can write in the description now, huh? You earned this one. Down in the comments, hashtag SSS, Spooky Scary Sundays. You guys remember when we reacted to that Llama Arts video where your boy got permission? Llama Arts herself, or himself, I don't know what you are, approved and gave us permission to react to their videos, so you don't gotta feel bad. I'm not stealing anything. I got permission. Conscience is clean. I'm thinking every weekend, every Sunday, we can react to some scary videos, some horror animations, creepypastas, whatever y'all want to do. Well, that being said,
oh man, you guys are having me react to a react video. That's pretty fucked up, man.
I'm gonna get a snack for this. You might as well come with me, right? Now, this is the part where I just would move the camera and then we would be downstairs, but no, y'all, I'm just gonna... I ain't cutting nothing out.
He's grabbing us and taking us with him.
About to just
what the
walk
fuck?
with me, I guess. Doing all right this Sunday.
It's too bright. Flashbang.
I was thinking, while you're here, you could slice that like button for me. I really appreciate it. Some people don't understand how far that goes.
Dude, I'm sorry. Every single time he puts this chair in his videos, it's the massage chair. I'm pretty sure I get so fucking jealous, man.
Samurai, we're trying to reach like 4 million subscribers before end of the year. That'd be incredible. Probably not gonna happen, but
I'm judging his groceries. Don't mind me. I gotta look at what's on people's counters. Do you guys know how much you can know about a person based off of like what's on their counters and stuff like that? It's pretty crazy.
I'm thinking some Pop-Tarts or some... You guys like juice boxes? You guys drink those?
What kind?
Capri Suns.
Capri Sun! Let's go! Holy fuck.
Let's put this back.
Yo, get me one of those bags. Fuck, I want to go to Costco and get some of those now. Let's see.
Too much?
Oh my god!
Let's take a water. Alright guys, let's get this started. We got a couple more videos to react to. Got Momo in the back here. Momo, don't even try today. If you want to do your freaking intro, you're gonna have to... How many more times do I gotta sit through that?
What the hell?
Alright guys, so this first one is called Fishing Stories Animated. Now, Llama Arts, I'm a big fan. I'ma just say this. So there's no misunderstandings, nothing's getting misconstrued, alright? Your link's down in the description. Llama Arts said that they like my videos, so let's get it. Daryl's Pond. Oh, is that the name of the story? Okay. We're gonna rock with it.
There used to be a pond about half a mile away from my old house that I would commonly go fishing in. It was nicknamed Daryl's Pond. I still have no idea who Daryl was or why it was called that, but nobody owned it, so people would once in a blue moon go fishing there as well.
Okay.
It was usually...
Okay, well clearly fucking Daryl owned it because it's his pond. Just saying. I mean, context clues, you know?
me by myself though. I had dug a pole into the ground where I would tie a noose to and from my small kayak. I'd say it was about 3 in the afternoon when I rowed out to the middle of the pond, the sweet spot for getting a decent catch. There was another person coming out from the trees.
Sorry, that looked really funny. People go fishing in kayaks? Is that even possible? Because, like, isn't, like, your whole, like, lower half of your body, like, in the kayak? So, like, and there's, like, no room to, like, put anything else in the kayak? Does that even work? Sorry.
Oh, heck no! Okay, I'm not gonna be pausing it today, but is that John Scare Spectre?
He's so scary.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scares here. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scares here.
What the
Coming
hell?
out from the trees. I waved at him and gave him a smile. He hopped into a small boat floating by the edge of the pond and began to row over to me.
For real?
As he got close enough where trying to speak to him wouldn't come off as obnoxious, I gave him a friendly, "Perfect day, isn't it?"
Okay.
"Yes, absolutely," he said.
I
He
don't
didn't
trust
say
you.
anything after that, and I started to feel a bit awkward, as if I were obligated to keep some kind of conversation rolling now.
I hate that feeling.
"So, you come out here to throw some lines?" I asked. "No, I don't actually fish."
What the freak
Oh.
are you doing out here?
"Well, it's never a bad day to relax on the
Okay.
pond," I said. He continued to row closer to me until his boat collided with
fuck?
mine, creating a big thud.
Are you serious?
Genuinely uncomfortable now.
Bro, that shit flipped him over and back up. Sorry. This is not funny. This is scary. This is scary. My bad.
Yo, look at his face. This big old pond out here. And you just want to roll? It's like when dudes go in the bathroom. It's like 50 stalls. You go to one random one, you know, somewhere down the side. And then somebody come in and come to the stall right next to you. It's all this room in here.
I didn't
Getting some sexual tension from the story so far? Are we sure this is not a fan fiction?
feel threatened, just weirded out.
Nah.
I was only
Get
24
away from
years
me.
old. This guy looked like he was late 40s or 50s. There was an awkward silence. I tried.
Why did you say, ugh? Corey! Ew, he's old!
to just act like I was focused on trying to make a catch, but
No.
by now that wasn't even on my
I'm
mind.
getting out the...
This guy was weird. I didn't know what he wanted, and I was uncomfortable being so close to him. I felt him looking at me, or at least in my direction, as I faced halfway to the opposite direction of him. I took a quick glance to my right. Yeah, he was staring at me.
Why is he staring? That's so freaky.
Hey, what you doing over there? Catching a little fish? Hey,
I decided to be ballsy and lock eye contact with him. After about 4 seconds, he looked away.
Nah.
So,
nah.
where are you from? I asked him.
Why is he trying to talk to him?
Up there. He pointed behind himself.
What the fuck is up there? I'm sorry? What the fuck do you mean by up there?
In the direction of the woodsy hill leading past the dirt road. Oh, you live by Suffolk? I asked. No, I'm not, he said.
Where do you live?
What
Huh?
made you decide to come out here? I said. Why not? I continued to try and uncomfortably fill the awkward silences that kept coming up.
Leave.
His responses were dry. He
Leave?
didn't contribute anything to what was barely a conversation.
This might be the Lorax. He speaks for the trees. Oh, fuck.
Trying to talk to your crush. Hey, how you doing, girl? Okay.
They're not doing
Oh.
anything with half a smile on his face, looking either at me or in my general direction throughout. I was creeped out. My heart was racing at
Gulp. Do you guys ever get that, like, never mind, I lost it, forget it.
this point.
Leave.
Go as far as saying that I was nervous for my life. We were surrounded by trees in all directions in the middle of a pond.
Dude.
I started to row a bit closer to land,
Yeah,
but in a
there you
very
go.
low-key kind of way, trying to
Yay.
play it off as me just trying to find a better spot to find some fish.
Don't follow me, dude.
I was horrified when I saw he was following me.
Oh
Right there, huh? I felt a shake in my voice. I got close enough to the edge of the pond where I finally told the man, I think I'm gonna call it a day.
Yeah.
I turned to see his reaction. He was still staring at me, but his smile was gone now.
What do you want?
I can't let you leave, he said.
Oh, no.
He lifted his
I'm
flannel to
sorry?
expose a handgun sticking out of his
Oh, hell no!
As soon as I could process what I was looking at, I dove out of the boat for land, ran
Yeah,
the whole
yes.
half-mile uphill through the woods back to my house, and locked every door and window as soon as I made it home. I pulled down the blinds to the dining room window, leaving it open just a crack for peeking outside undetected. It started to get dark out, and I left every light in the house off, still peeking out to the front yard, making sure I wasn't followed.
Nah, I'm going
The
to a
time came
hotel.
when I finally decided I wasn't followed. I realize now, like you, that not calling the police immediately was a huge mistake.
Oh.
I kept
Okay, I understand the sentiment, but okay, does he mean calling the police as soon as he got home? Surely. Okay, maybe I'm stupid. I thought you meant like immediately. I was like, bro, he's just gonna shoot you.
my bedroom windows open to let the room air out.
Oh
My
hell
bedroom was
no!
on
Why
the
the
second
fuck did
floor,
you leave
so I
the
wasn't
windows
worried about
open?
being watched through the window. About half an hour after shutting the light and falling under the covers, I heard the sound of leaves crunching from outside.
No. He found your house?
I sat up to hear it more clearly. It was definitely something walking around out there. Normally I would
hell
assume it was
no.
a deer or a bear, but after what just happened, I would...
Y'all know what time it is, right? Don't look at me confused. Y'all know what time it is. My man is outside the window. It's only one thing I can do. It's only one thing I can do. Hey,
Hmm?
you want to be outside my window? That's cool. That's cool. I got something for you. I got something for
He's
you.
got the gun.
You want to be outside my window? You about to get this buckshot, baby boy. Now what you trying to do? Y'all think I be playing over here? Let somebody.
still in paranoia mode. I sat up as still as a statue, except for my shaking out of fear, waiting as the sounds of the steps stopped.
For my safety, I closed and locked every single door and window except the one that leads directly to where I am. So smart.
Hey buddy, you up there?
Hey,
Are you trying to
buddy!
sleep?
Oh, hell no! Fuck you mean? Hey, buddy. Nah, bro!
Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. I felt like 100 pounds just fell directly onto my chest. It was the same voice. I knew it right away.
He's playing
I didn't make
games
a
with
sound.
him.
I crept out of the room quietly downstairs to the kitchen and grabbed the phone, practically crawling on my way out to avoid being seen through the open blinds. I called
Fucking
911
army
like I should have
crawl.
earlier in the temporary safety of my bedroom. I made sure to whisper into the phone as I was still hoping that he hadn't yet heard or spotted me. 20 minutes felt like an hour as I sat behind my bed, waiting for the police to arrive in constant fear that I would hear glass breaking from downstairs, or a thud on the back door, or even just a voice again from down below my window outside. The police did a thorough investigation of the property in nearby woods.
Okay, so you're telling me he does all that, but he doesn't lock the other windows? Okay, bro.
Turning up nothing. They
Dang.
suggested I stay with a friend or a family member for a few days.
You gotta
and
move.
So I did.
You gotta move now.
I never heard
Yeah,
from
you
or
gotta
saw
sell
the
the
man
whole
again.
house.
But I still moved a month later. I couldn't deal with the constant fear and paranoia of being watched through my windows.
Thank you for
I feel
having
much
common
more
sense.
comfortable fishing out by the bay now.
Did he get killed by something else?
Shit.
Yo, that story was lit.
Guess he died. Oh well, guess the move was all for nothing.
Alright guys, this next one is called Hitchhiking Horror Stories Animated. I am an avid non-supporter of hitchhiking.
Not only that, fuck hitchhiking, And also, fuck camping, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I feel like if you go camping and you don't bring a weapon of some kind, like, you're just asking to get, like, mauled by a bear. At best, you know?
Hitchhiking horror stories.
3 months after I turned 16 in 2005, I got my first car, a '99 Toyota Camry. On a warm Saturday night, when my friend Alex invited me over to one of his friend's big parties, I knew I wouldn't be in a condition to drive the Camry home afterward. We carpooled with Alex's girlfriend, Brianna. We lived in the countryside of Virginia, meaning less big parties. Meaning when there was a big party, it was a huge deal and everyone would go. We lived about 5 to 10 minutes away from this kid's house. I knew where he lived as I was acquainted with him, but not exactly friends. The whole ride there, we took the same 2-lane highway type road through the woods, and this kid's house was actually on this road further down. At certain points on this road, there were a few houses on either side, and then it would just go back to being a long, empty highway again.
Okay.
I fucking hate highways like that. Like, it's so miserable when there's not even like any kind of scenery for you to look at. It's literally just like flat, like land. Oh my god, it's the worst.
The house was tiny, like a lot of houses around the area, but the party was held outside anyways, since his closest neighbors were relatively far away, and noise wasn't an issue.
Dope. Let's get
I'll
it.
skip most of the party up until the point that Brianna, who was supposed to be our designated driver, had to suddenly leave for a small family emergency. Alex said it was fine and that we'd find a ride home. Well, fast forward another few hours and another few drinks, and I could barely even walk straight.
Why the fuck is he dive bombing into the table, bro? Holy shit.
Hey.
I checked my watch, and it was like 2 in the morning. I figured it was time to go. I started looking for Alex, but I couldn't find him anywhere. In fact, it seemed like everybody I knew had already left.
Oh no.
I could barely even think straight, but I was still furious at the fact that Alex could have actually left without me.
Dude, okay, like having a party late at night in the middle of the dark, like outside, like that's crazy to me, I feel like. Especially when it's like an open field and stuff. I don't know, like at what point do you just go in the house instead? Like it seems bizarre to me. That's so weird.
I asked to use the party host's phone and dialed Alex's home number. After 2 tries, I gave up and then realized I shouldn't wake his family up. So, literally not knowing what else to do,
Kind of friend you go to a party with where he'd leave and forget about you. It's 2 a.m. Narrator is toasted. He can't drive home. He don't know nobody else at the party. If y'all ever go to a party and you drunk and you just can't get a ride home, you don't got cash for Uber, call me before you hitchhike, all right? Oh, you need my cell phone number? All right, it's 73-800-588-2300 Empire.
Today, I dizzily stepped out onto the road and began walking back home. I knew this walk would take anywhere from half an hour to an hour in my condition.
Dang.
Maybe after 15 minutes of walking down the road, the slight shine of car headlights on the road was fading in from behind me. Jumping for joy inside, I lifted up my arm and stuck out.
Jumping for joy? Bitch, I'd be fucking terrified. Are you serious? Dude, the art of like hitchhiking serial killers? Do you guys... Okay, so like I know there's like a pretty high number of serial killers in the US at like a given time. Do people still do hitchhiking serial killers? Is that still like a thing? I wonder if it is. I don't know.
My thumb.
Why?
As the car neared, it slowed down and came to a stop.
You never know
next
who
to
is pulling up.
The man driving the '98 Ford Explorer rolled down the window and asked where you headed. I told him my house was just down the road and beyond a right turn, probably slurring my words beyond
What do you mean you just told him where you live? That's fucking nuts, bro. Absolutely not.
comprehension.
You know he drunk.
He chuckled and told me to hop in. I thanked him and joyously hopped into the truck. I was exhausted, and I remember completely disregarding things the guy was asking me because I was so close to just passing out.
No.
And that's what happened.
No.
The memories of being in that truck turned to a fog, as I'm sure I passed out.
You passed out in his car?
What the hell?
Oh my gosh. Trust this dude can take him anywhere.
The next thing I remember, I woke up still in the moving truck. The guy looked at me and laughed, but didn't say anything.
Ew,
I looked around
ew.
and
Laughing
realized
at?
the road we were on wasn't familiar. I nervously asked, where are we going? He then
They're
said,
done.
so what were you doing out this late anyway?
Answer
Uh,
my question.
As the man answered my very straightforward question with another irrelevant question, the sobering reality of the situation hit me. You can let me out anywhere, I told the man. The man
You have no
responded
idea
with a
where you
firm
are.
No.
fuck
I
you
felt
mean
like throwing
no?
up as he
Fuck you mean no! I will be literally unlocking the door and barrel rolling out into the road. You're fucking nuts.
said that. No, I really actually felt like I was going to throw up.
Well,
I started
it.
to gag as I felt more and more nauseous by the second.
No, he's
Yeah.
gonna
The man
throw up
took
in
his
this
eyes
guy's
off the road
car.
to look at me, and that's when I thought of the perfect distraction.
yes.
I turned in his direction as I continued to gag, and he started to kind of lean away and slow down the car.
He's like, oh. He kidnapped some dude. He started freaking barfing. He's like, oh, dude next to him. I just start spazzing.
Dude, even worse, he's leaning in towards him, so it's just. Oh
Dude be like,
god.
oh.
Thankfully, I drank as much as I did because I finally threw
Oh
up
my
and made a point of
God.
doing it all over the man's lap.
Yes.
The man yelled in frustration and stopped the car, and that's when I took it upon myself to run for my life into the
Oh
woods
my
and duck behind a few
God.
bushes.
He hit him with the throw up
The man
finesse.
came following into the woods with a flashlight, and on 2 separate occasions, he shined the light straight over me without noticing. Eventually, I heard his footsteps walk even further into the woods past me. That was when I ran back to his truck, but unfortunately, he was smart enough to lock it.
No.
By some
is he out
miracle,
here
I saw
looking?
another car approaching in the distance, and I ran out into the middle of the street, waving my arms like a lunatic.
Yes.
The car tried to
They
avoid
could be a
me,
killer,
but I
though.
wouldn't let it. They were forced to stop, and I yelled at them to help me before they came back. Once I told them that I was kidnapped by the man who was driving that Ford Explorer, the driver agreed to give me a lift. Not to the
Oh.
police
And then the second driver kidnapped me.
station or anything, but to my house. I made it back safely where I couldn't thank the driver enough.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I immediately woke up my parents and told them. My dad wanted to know if I got his tag number. And then I felt like punching myself in the face. I failed to get the simplest information from the guy that would have allowed me to actually properly report him.
Dude.
All I knew was that he drove a faded blue 99 Ford Explorer. I made sure to give Alex a piece of my mind, and part of me always held a grudge against him ever since just for abandoning me at a party without telling me.
When I see you at school tomorrow, you getting creamed.
Pause. What? What do we mean by that?
Take that as you will.
I haven't seen him in 4 years now, however, and this was actually the first time I even thought about this incident for almost a year now. As time goes on, even the worst of memories may start to fade, but after writing this to share with the internet, it's once again fresh in my mind.
If I had a nickel for every time I've gotten kidnapped hitchhiking, I'd have about 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Oh god.
That music.
Ugh, that's so
Yo,
freaky, dude.
Clap that up. Llama Arts and Mr. Nightmare, which I learned is the narrator or the.
Why does that seem like such like a common thing? Like I feel like there's so much like or there's so many like horror stories of people getting kidnapped by like hitchhiker or the people they hitchhike with. Like I feel like because there's a game there, what is it? Fears to Fathom, I think, has one. And then there's like a couple other horror games that are about that. Freaking crazy. Would you rather hitchhike or walk home in the dark? I mean, if the guy driving the car is freaky as fuck, like that guy, I'd probably just want to walk home. I don't know. I don't think I would ever hitchhike. Like, no matter how desperate I was, I don't think I would hitchhike. That's like scary.
Yeah, the narrator. It's like a two-hit combo. Mr. Nightmare is dope at the freaking narration, and then Llama Arts just brings it to life. Y'all want to do one more? All right, let's just do one more.
One more.
I don't know how long Spooky Scary Sundays videos are gonna be. This is just the first episode of the series, all right? If y'all want a weekly, Spooky Scary Sundays, like button down there. This last story is called Babysitting Stories Animated.
It was during a blizzard in Valley Stream. I was getting paid $250 to watch some couple's kid while they went away for the weekend.
Hey.
His name was Matthew. This took place on the first night, which was a Friday night. Matthew was already supposedly asleep, while I was in the living room watching a movie. I got a knock at the door.
What the frick is you watching?
And looked at the clock. It was close to midnight. There was no way I was opening it. Not even 10 seconds later.
Oh my god!
What the fuck? What the hell?
Could you imagine it being like midnight?
I would literally shit my pants, bro. There's no fucking chance in hell.
And then somebody just at your freaking front door like...
I heard the sound of 2 or 3 men angrily.
No fucking way, bro.
10 seconds later. I heard the sound of 2 or 3 men angrily banging on the door, telling me to open up. I felt like
how many doors is out there?
I took a peek through the blinds, and there was somebody standing right on the other side of the window.
Oh my god!
I fell back.
Fuck no, bro! What the fuck? Ah, hell no, dude! Fuck. I couldn't. Dude, could you imagine? White man jump scare is crazy. Dude, could you imagine like opening your window and there's just some dude standing there? That's so scary.
Fear, and after managing to get back on my feet, I ran to the kitchen phone first thing to call the police. They said because of the weather, it could take a while for an officer to get here.
Why is the dispatcher doing her nails, bro?
I was told
Boy.
to take the child and hide somewhere until an officer arrived. They wanted to keep me on the line, but I wasn't thinking clearly in the heat of the moment and hung up. However, it wasn't until I ran through the living room that I realized the banging had stopped.
What?
I took a second peek through the living room window.
That's fucking bold, bro. I would not be taking another peek through the living room window. You're nuts.
Nobody was there now.
Oh my gosh, where are they?
I heard
Oh,
the sound of glass
fuck.
shattering from a few rooms over.
oh, it's over.
My knees started to feel weak as I
Y'all
realized
did.
they had just broken the window and were about to climb into the house. I had to
You
run to
mad?
get
Go.
Matthew. I couldn't just leave without him. Of course, when I got upstairs, there was no time left to run back downstairs, as I already heard footsteps and laughter coming from downstairs.
Oh my god.
I covered Matthew's mouth with my hands as I ran with him into his toy closet. A
Oh,
few minutes
fuck.
dragged on to what felt like
There's
half an
no
hour
way.
as we sat there in the dark closet. Matthew began to squeal as footsteps on the carpet
Shut your
reached the
mouth
outside
up.
of his bedroom door. There was more than one person. They came inside.
No.
There weren't many places
No.
to hide in this room.
Oh my gosh.
I was
Oh,
actually reflecting on my
fuck.
whole life, so sure I was gonna die. We heard the sound of a police siren outside, even from in the closet, and then I heard one of the men in the room mutter, "Aw, sh."
Let's go.
I opened the door back
Let's
up as I heard
go.
at least 3 pairs of footsteps hurriedly rushing down.
At least.
The police got there in about a hot 7 seconds. Let that had been
That's pretty
Detroit,
crazy.
Michigan. Good luck. We'll be there in about 45 minutes.
Stairs. They didn't get far, as the police later found their footprints in the backyard, leading to our shed. There were 5 men in total, and they were all arrested.
5?
Oh, this one is...
Okay, Okay, guys, I swear I have not watched this video before. I know we keep having the same reactions, but I swear to God, I have not seen this video before.
Creepy. Why his name is Maxie? I already know. Guys, that's gonna do it for this week's Spooky Scary Sunday. Hopefully some of those stories get you the creeps, so it's time to go to bed now. I'm outside the window. Let me know down in the comments.
Why do you do that? Oh my God, bro. Dude, like, I think like makes like those kinds of stories like so much scarier than like your usual like horror story plots, like your fantasy horror, is that it's like real, I guess, or like it could happen. Ew, it's so bad.